Welcome to Q-Dads, I'm Stephen and we're back with episode 5 of Invasion, titled A Voice from the Other Side. That's right, we've not covered the last couple of episodes as we felt the series was going at a very slow pace. We're going to do something a little bit different this week and break down the episode into each character's journey, starting with Trevante. Trevante and Rose follow up a lead from the book, as Rose informs him that she knows where the Scarecrow is. This being the farmer's field from way back in season 1. We also get a flashback at the start of the episode showing Farmer Martin being harassed by an alien presence. As Trevante and Rose search the field, they notice the birds here, like in Brazil, are flying in a weird formation. The two are stalked by a presence for a few moments before they discover the magnetic waves in the sand. Before the two then find an almost comatose Martin who seems to have been affected by the aliens, and also his wife seems to have been taken by them. All this before the army comes and takes Martin away. I'm not sure where Trevante's story is going. As he continues to hunt for clues, it does seem as though this town has more secrets for him to uncover. I'm still shocked we've not learned anything more about the experiments in the lab. This brings about the first part of my theory on these ghost-like presence. It seems to me they're the minds of the people taken by the aliens, as they always seem to come back to loved ones or people they know. As I believe the presence in the field is that of Jim, the sheriff from way back in season 1. More on this theory later as we dive deep into Mitsuki's story. On to Anisha. Anisha's story follows on from episode 4 as she still searches for her daughter. The movement realises she's been taken by the military. Back at their base, Luke tells Ryder about the shard before Anisha is confronted about her past by one of the movement members. Clark comes to her aid and tells them she knew this from the start and he was trying to protect her. Anisha and Luke have a little heart-to-heart before they all drive off in an attempt to retrieve Sarah. There's not much to really say about Anisha's story. I find not a lot has moved on with her for the whole 5 episodes this series. She does now seem to be trusting the movement, and I wonder if they'll get the shard back when they get back Sarah. Although I'm hoping the army will have already studied it, hopefully to make a new weapon to fight the hunter-killer aliens. Or maybe the movement will be able to do something with the shard if they get it back. Again, I'm not sure where Anisha's story is heading. Right, on to the moment you've all come for, Mitsuki's story. Her story this week starts with the president telling her they need a weapon to hit these new hunter-killer aliens. Mitsuki saying she got into their heads once, she can do it again. Mitsuki then starts to hear a noise, like she's almost being directly communicated with. Mitsuki decides the only way to get the alien to directly communicate with her is to go on the offensive, as she builds a new device to disrupt the alien's magnetic field. Mitsuki and Maya share a heart-to-heart, where Maya tells her the plants are all connected and fight together for survival. Mitsuki then heads into the chamber with the alien and proceeds to start her distortion device. We then see the alien starts to squirm in pain, before it then starts to call out in what appears to be Hinata's voice, as it tells Mitsuki to stop as it hurts. Hinata appears as a child. The two have a conversation where some very interesting things are said. Hinata says Mitsuki came there because of how she hurt them, and how she hurt her. Hinata says she wishes to know why the humans are fighting them. Mitsuki tells her this is our home, and they're trying to destroy it, but Hinata says she doesn't understand. Mitsuki ends with, "We can't let you destroy us," to which Hinata replies, "Like you did to me." Hinata transforms back into her alien-like form and then convinces Mitsuki to touch her and shows her a memory, with David Bowie playing in the background. This all starts to overcome Mitsuki as her nose begins to bleed, and then she sees Casper calling out right before she's pulled out of the chamber. As she regains consciousness, she says, "They are out there." Mitsuki's story by far is the best thing about this series, and this whole scene is what I'm basing my theory on. We keep seeing the alien presences, and I believe them to be the people who were taken by the aliens. I'm starting to think the aliens have taken the humans as they intended to use them to communicate with the rest of mankind. As it seems, they are now stepping up their game to take Earth. I wonder if, however, they never planned for the humans they took to be able to affect them, which is why the alien appears as Hinata, but a younger version. The way I see the series going is the ship Hinata's on will slowly come to the aid of the humans, as it now seems like Casper may also be involved in that ship. A final thought. The words spoken by Hinata saying the humans hurt her, was this in reference to them blowing up the ship back in season 1? Or have we somehow attacked them before unknowingly? I think it might be the latter, as they had already started to attack Earth before the first ship was taken. I'm now thinking that an experiment in space involving electromagnets might have accidentally attacked one of their ships, as they are invisible to the human eye and radar. I think this series needs some kind of weird spin like this to help it move on. Overall, the series is rather slow, and it takes a long while for anything to really happen. We're 15 episodes in now, and the shard has not been explained or even used again in this season so far. Even if Invasion wasn't competing with Foundation and Silo on the same platform, I think without there being any surprises or shock twists, the series will slowly fade into nothing. Let us know your thoughts, please subscribe if you've enjoyed the content, and unless the series picks up in the next episode, we'll see you again for the series final as we give our overall thoughts and conclusion. As always, catch you next time with something new.